復活しろアルカナフォース21ザワールド時を止まれ
Many Yu-Gi-Oh fans may not know this, but Yu-Gi-Oh! GX wasn't actually made at Studio Gallup. With Duel Monsters over and the need to promote the ever-expanding card game, the NAS and TV Tokyo needed to create a new Yu-Gi-Oh! Anime that would appeal to new and existing fans, as well as showcase how to play the card game. Enter Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, released in October 6th of 2004. It would serve as the spin-off to Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters set in the same universe, following a group of kids going to school and learning how to play a children's card game. Following the crazy adventures of Judai as he dreams of becoming the new Duel King. Directed by Hatsuki Tsuji and written by Junki Takagi and later Shin Yoshida, with original character designs by Kazuki Takahashi, and adapting those designs would be Kenichi Hara. But of course, there was a problem. Studio Gallup, who've been animating the original run of Duel Monsters, wouldn't actually be able to make GX. During this time, Gallup was fully booked, working on shows like iShield 21, Animal, Yokocho, and Hataraki Man. So the solution? Outsourcing. The majority of GX was actually outsourced to Dongwoo Animation, with the exceptions of episodes 1, 6, and 8, which were outsourced to Studio R, Imagine, and WAO World, respectively. Dongwoo Animation was a subsidiary of Gallup and became the primary work of hire in 1994 and is located in Seoul in South Korea. They had also worked on the Pyramid of Light movie, which had released in 2004, a few months earlier than GX. Dongwoo primarily worked on key animation, in-betweening, backgrounds, and coloring for GX. But of course, scripts and storyboards would have been made at Studio Gallup, basically the pre-production phase. Gallup also animated the OPs and EDs, which is why there's such a big visual difference between those and the actual episode. Original anime card art was also made at Studio Gallup. Little fun fact before carrying on, Dongwoo was a studio where No Gilbo originated from before he worked directly with Studio Gallup. He made his first key animated debut on episode 59, but only made his animation directed debut in 5D's episode 136. Then participated regularly throughout Zexal on Mighty Max movie episodes. He's been praised by directors like Katsumi Ono for having great art and is held in such high regard by Tatsuaki Makita, one of Gallup's production assistants, to the point that he actually refuses to work unless No Gilbo is animation director for his episodes. That last fact was actually a joke, but it shows how valuable a member he's become for Studio Gallup. Anyways, back to GX. But Dongwoo's animation isn't exactly what you'd call fluid. Instead, we get these really stiff looking drawings that honestly hardly move. Yes, Duel Monsters had its fair share of hardly animated episodes, but there were also a lot of episodes that generally had some good action and effects animation. While GX only has a few instances of good cuts in episodes 2, 8, and 17, episode 8 being the odd one of the bunch as it actually has some cuts animated by Junpei Ogawa. Now, to the show's benefit, it does remain consistently on model throughout its run. Now, this is not to say that Dongwoo is a bad studio. They have shown that they do have some very talented and capable effects animators, as seen in the Pyramid of Light movie, which has quite a lot of decently well animated cuts. The person heading Dongwoo's production would be Lee Gyung-soo, also directed each and every episode of Dongwoo's episodes in GX, including storyboarding a few and participating as animation director for episode 2. Now that's quite a feat considering he probably helped coordinate Dongwoo's staff, likely serving as a sort of assistant director. Sadly, there isn't really any info on Lee or anyone else from Dongwoo who worked on GX, unfortunately, except for No, of course. And this mainly stems from the fact that a lot of names weren't spelled correctly in the credits. Like No Gilbo's name at one point was spelled as No Killbo. So this does make it impossible to credit any of the good cuts to anyone at all. GX may have not looked or moved as well as the other spin-offs, but Dongwoo did help make a good series that a lot of fans enjoyed. And that's gonna be it for the video. I've been wanting to make this video for some time, and I honestly hope that you guys enjoyed it. And maybe you learned something new, who knows? And with that, see you in the next animation discussion video.